Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Carrie and this is for those of you who are new, welcome. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. I am happy to have each and every one of you. This is part two of the M's. I am so sorry it took 2 videos, but you know what? I was looking around and then I thought to myself, 5.5 boxes. There is no way this is gonna be in one video. I think both videos together ended up being about an hour. So I cut them up into 2 videos. So I hope you guys are okay with that. Yeah, so we are going to get into the M's in 1 second. I have one announcement to make, and this is about tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to do a live. It's gonna be my very first live. And the reason why I'm gonna do this live is because I have to learn how to use Yardstream. So if you guys wanna come and just kind of talk books, do a coffee chat, just kind of hang out. I mean, you guys could put in the comments what you want to discuss or what you want to talk about, but it's pretty much for me learning how to use Yardstream because we're going to do my live on Saturday with the Viscount Me for the hashtag binging Bridgerton readathon series. So since we're gonna do that live stream on Saturday, I wanted to be prepared. So we're gonna do just a coffee chat on Thursday. We'll talk about how I attempted to buy a book and I'll tell you what happened with that. So it will be around about 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time and 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So I'll be on the channel with a couple other hosts that I'm hosting for Saturday with. And yeah, we're just gonna talk books and maybe things we're reading right now besides the Bridgerton series or things that we've enjoyed. And yeah, so come chat with us. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to post your comments underneath the screen and all sorts of stuff. So anyway, but that's not why you're here. You're here to see the part 2. Also with the part 2, I almost forgot this. If you have not seen part 1 yet to the M's, that video will be linked at the very end of this video. So if you want to just, you can watch this one first or go straight to that one. Either way, it's both unboxings. So just a continuation of the M's. So without further ado, the next author is, next we have Margaret Metzger. And the first one is Rake's Ransom and a Loyal Companion. The Bargain Bride, and I'm not gonna lie, just from the title alone, this sounds amazing. This one is Valentine's and Road to Ruin. Lady in Green. An Early Engagement. Father Christmas, which I've already done my holiday unboxing, so if you guys want to see any more holiday, that would be, I could stick that also at the end of this video as well. The Scandalous Life of a True Lady. The Wicked Ways of a True Hero. That's fun. So hopefully duology, right? A Perfect Gentleman. Wedded Bliss. The Hourglass. The Duel, Truly Yours. And you guys, I saved these till the end of this author because these covers are amazing because I cover buy all the time. I see cover and I'm like, yes, this is the one I will be reading. And this is one of those moments that I would have bought if I saw these in a store. And these are the covers. Aren't they gorgeous? We have Jack of Clubs, Queen of Diamonds, and Ace of Hearts. Now, I'm not gonna go into these because I don't know which one goes first. And I don't want to ruin it for myself. So, but I mean, just from the covers alone, aren't these gorgeous? I mean, These are gonna be front and center somewhere behind me, but yeah, I absolutely love these covers. What, bravo. I'm assuming it's gonna be about like a card game or some sort of maverick where he's like an ace at cards. So I'll keep you posted on these, but yeah, I would have totally cover bought these in a heartbeat. Okay, so next we have Christine Merrill, and the first one is The Mistletoe Wager, which I'll probably be reading this sooner than later. And Miss Winterthorpe's Elopement. Next we have The Pirateer by Dawn McTavish, and this one looks amazing because if you guys know me and pirates and how much I talk about pirates, I definitely love a good pirate romance. Let me see what this one's about because I feel like this one would be a good one to talk about. Okay, so this one is about our heroine and she ends up in prison, and they don't really say why she ends up in prison, but the Earl of Greyshire ends up bailing her out of prison, and that's kind of where it starts off. I guess he's an ex-sea captain, so it sounds good. I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see where it goes. And The Marsh Hawk. So I wonder if that's kind of like a duology with the first one. Next we have Carol Mortimer, and the first one is The Rake's Wicked Proposal. Lady Arabella's Scandalous Marriage. The Duke's Cinderella Bride. I really need to start counting how many retellings I run into. I'm gonna start counting. And The Lady Forfeits. And then on the front it says, but how much will she sacrifice? So there you go. Next we have Lee Michaels, and the first one is Just One Season in London. And The Wedding Affair. Next we have Elizabeth Mansfield, and she only has one book in this haul, and it's A Christmas Kiss and Winter Wonderland. Next we have Julianne McLean, and the first one is When a Stranger Loves Me. And then here is the gorgeous back cover. So pretty. Next we have A Portrait of a Lover. And then again, all of these will have beautiful back covers to them, so no step backs for these. The Mistress Diaries. So pretty. I do adore a good back cover. Be My Prince. Good job, Target, about not putting it on her and just putting it over some words. My Wildest Fantasies. And then the back. Surrender to a Scoundrel. So pretty. My Own Private Hero. These covers remind me a little bit of how Sabrina Jeffries did hers. Very similar. An Affair Most Wicked. To Marry the Duke. The last one to this series, Love According to Lily. And you guys, you'll never believe this. I'm going to show you the back to this one. What were they thinking? It's like literally there's so much front area where you could put that sticker like on the face of the cover of the back. Why? I mean, you could even put it down here. I don't know. Sorry. I'm sure I could get it off nicely because it's kind of one of those like, what do they call it? Like, not paperbacks, but like slick backs. So it should come off nicely. Next we have Casey Michaels, and she has quite a few books here, so we're gonna shell through them pretty quickly. The first one is The Kissing Game, which I'm not gonna lie, this one actually looks really cute. Someone to Love, which I think maybe those two might go together. How to Tame a Lady. How to Tame a Duke. So again, these two might be in the same series. The Wagered Miss Winslow. The Secrets of the Heart. Beware of Virtuous Women. And then this one looks like it has a step back. There you guys go. The Passion of an Angel. And this one, no step back. How to Beguile a Beauty. So this must be book 3 in the 2 I just held up. Much Ado About Rogues. How to Wed a Baron, which, okay, yeah, so this is book 4 because then there's 1, 2, and 3, which I just ended up showing you guys. A Gentleman by Any Other Name. And then, here you go. I love it. Beckett's Last Stand. A Most Unsuitable Groom. The Dangerous Debutante, which that sounds really intriguing. The Taming of the Rake. A Reckless Beauty. The Bride of the Unicorn. The Passion of the Angel, which I think I might have already read this one, but I'll check. It might have had a different cover. We have the Anonymous Miss Adams. The Return of the Prodigal. And the last one for her is the Rambunctious Lady, is that Royston? Okay, that's it for Casey Michaels. Moving on to the next one. Okay, the last 4 authors are some of the best in my opinion. I've heard about them somewhere or another, or actually one of the authors is very vintage, so I can't tell you if she's good, but the covers are amazing. But the first one is one of my favorite authors that got me to start reading historical romances, which I'm so happy she has them in this slot, is Sarah McLean. And I really did not have any of her books, which is a darn shame. Like, how do I not have my favorite historical romance author? I don't own her. I don't even understand. But the first one is 10 Ways to Be Adored When Landing a Lord. Ooh. I have not read this one yet, so yay. 11 Scandals to Start to Win a Duke's Heart. A Rogue by Any Other Name, and this is my favorite series. I'm so happy I finally own this book. Yep. This is the one. I think this is actually probably my favorite book in the series, but like I said, it's hard to pick out of the series which is my favorite, because it's like a mother choosing their favorite child. You just can't do that. Yeah, so this one, and guess what? I just looked down, there's 2 of them, so one of these is going to a different home. The next is No Duke Goes Unpunished, which I think is book 3 in the series of that. This is a different series, The Rogue Not Taken, and this is also a very good book. I highly recommend this one. The next is 9 Rules to Break When Romancing a Rake, which also have not read this series yet, so I'm excited to have it. The next is Never Judge a Lady by Its Cover. And you know what, you guys? I've totally been spacing. These all have step backs. So there's a step back to that one. Here's a really quick step back to this one, guys. Sorry, I feel like I'm going backwards now. Step back to this one so you guys can see it. And the step back to this one, which is gorgeous. Last book by Sarah McLean is One Good Earl Deserves a Lover. And this one is book 2 in that series. Let me see, The Second Rules of Scoundrels. So I absolutely love this series. I highly recommend it. It's my favorite from her by far. And then there's a spin-off series to this, which is actually really good too. Okay, so the next author is Kathy Maxwell. She has 3 stacks here of Kathy Maxwell. So let's just dig into them right away. The first one is 4 Dukes and a Devil. Sorry, that took me a minute because there was a sticker over this one. And yes, and there's multiple authors on here, as you can see. So there must be either they all collab together or there's multiple stories. Next is The Lady is Tempted, and this one does have a step back, which again is beautiful. I love anything in a sunset. Sign me up. The Devil's Heart. Oh, yes. Okay, yep. She is going to have quite a few fabulous step backs. The Scandalous Marriage. Temptation of a Proper Governess. Oh yeah. These are gonna be gorgeous. All Things Beautiful, Married in Haste, which anything with Married in Haste or Marriage of Convenience, yes please. The Scottish Witch, love it. When Dreams Come True, and so pretty. The Seduction of an English Lady. Oh my gosh, I love this one. Okay, this one. Next Saturday, if you guys have seen this, this is going up next Saturday. So you guys can comment and you guys will know what the title is and the author. I'm calling it now. This is the one for next Saturday. So there you go. For Step Back Saturday, I'm sorry. If you don't know about Step Back Saturday, it's you show the step backs and you guess the author and the title. So that one's going up for my Instagram post for Step Back Saturday. So if you guys want to guess on that, since I've already told you, go ahead and do it because, you know, you guys get the perks from seeing my YouTube videos. Next one is The Wedding Wager, which any sort of wager or bet, I love that. Like, sign me up right away. Falling in Love Again. And that's back. Because of You. Oh, and look at, this is something what I would so do is put flowers around my hair. I did it for a Halloween costume. I absolutely love doing anything like that. Actually, I did it for the Bridgerton thing when I put 3 flowers on the side of my hair. So there you go. His Christmas Pleasure. Another Christmas romance. The Earl Calms His Wife. So pretty. The Fairest of Them All. So again, curious to see if this is some sort of Cinderella or Snow White retelling. Next, A Seduction at Christmas. She's got some really gorgeous step backs in here. So pretty. Betting the Heiress. The Marriage Ring. The Seduction of Scandal. Oh, the mask behind the back. Perfect. The Marriage Contract. In the Bed of a Duke. Oh, let's see this one. The red is gorgeous. And I love how they continued the red on at the bottom. So pretty. The inside says, nothing is more delicious than sleeping with the enemy. So, ooh, enemies to lovers. There you guys go. In the Highlander's Bed. Oh, and there you go. That's how long it's been since she's opened this. It cracks. I waited on this one because there's 2. It's The Adventures of a Scottish Heiress. So I'll show you the inside of it. They're both in pristine condition. I just oh, look at that. I just saw this on Step Back Saturday. Could have guessed it if I had unboxed it. I wonder if she picked it up, like she picks up a second one because she didn't have the heart to leave it and this was one of her favorites. Theories. Tell me your guys' theories on why she has duplicates in the comments, please. Next we have Lion's Bride, the Chatton Curse. And then this is the step back to that. And last but not least from her, we have The Price of Indiscretion. And another gorgeous step back. Oh, and it goes all the way. So pretty. That ends with a really good step back for her. We have 2 more authors and they're fabulous. Next we have Kat Martin. Everybody knows Kat Martin. She's pretty well known in the historical romance community or any romance community. I'm just gonna show you everything she has from her. And the very first one is Secret Ways. And then I think, yep, this one has a step back. You guys can see that, and at the bottom. And then it says, shh, it's a secret. Interesting. I like reading those one sentence snippets just to see what they would say in one sentence. Next is Reese's Bride. Next is Nothing But Velvet, and this one is a fake step back. Devil's Prize, and this one's also a fake step back. Rule's Bride, which again, why put that, like, I don't know, down here somewhere, you know? Royal's Bride. The Bride's Necklace, and then I love that one. That one's gorgeous. Gypsy Lord. This one does not have a step back, but I do like that it's has that metallic cover to it. Bold Angel. The Devil's Necklace. Interesting. I love outside in the moonlight. Scenes to me are everything. If you put them in a forest or outside on a balcony, I love special scenes like that. The Handmaiden's Necklace. Innocence Undone. Fanning the Flame. And then this is the step back to that. The Fire Inside. And then this is the step back to that. And as you can see, as the books get older, it just happens. I think there's where the covers come off. So I think there's a way to kind of like re-glue them on, but I'll have to look it up. But yeah, that just shows years of love. So I've already done this Devil's Prize, but again, they're both false stepbacks, but I'll give one away in case somebody might want one. Silk and Steel. Nothing But Velvet, which I've already done this one, but it's weird because this one has like a fake step back. But I was wondering if anybody knows in the comments, does this have like a picture step back, or is this kind of like the only cover it comes with and there's just no step back with it? That'd be interesting if someone knows that info. Next one is Hearts of Honor. And then this is a step back to that. Heart of Fire. And that's a step back to Heart of Fire. Next we have, I'm gonna say it's Nazia's Flame, but I know I'm saying this wrong, but I wanted to show you guys. And it's so hard to look up like names of authors and names of titles because not all of them are reviewed. So yeah, if I say a name wrong, just forgive me now because I'm probably gonna say a title's name wrong or an author's name wrong because I read so many of them. Okay, you guys, and you've made it to the very last M author. Thank you for hanging out with me. I am so excited. The very last author is Lori Mcbain. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of her, but it's very vintage. Like I'm looking at these and these are very, very old. The first one is Moonstruck Madness. And guess what? There's two. So one of these will be given away. But what's great is that I want to know why she ended up collecting two. Like maybe because one is a little better than the other, or what are your theories? I have a few myself, but I'm just curious what you guys think. Tears of Gold, which look at that. It's gorgeous. And then look at the back. When the Splendor Falls. Chance the Winds of Fortune. And then that's the back. Dark Before the Rising Sun. And then that's the back. Devil's Desire. And then again, I love the sprayed edges. A lot of them do have the sprayed edges to them. And the very last book for the M's is The Wild Bells to the Wild Sky. Now this one, it just looks like iconic Hollywood. When I see this, I just think 1980s, maybe, yeah, 80s, 70s. So gorgeous. I just love this with the parrot. Like, honestly, they cannot remake these. These are just I just love vintage things. So these are definitely going to be going up in my home. So that was everything. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and doing the unboxings and going through all the unboxings. There are quite a few of them. We're going to be moving on from the M's. And like I said, we're probably going to be doing NOPs next time. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what else she has in this huge, massive haul. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want to keep seeing more of these videos, or you know what, put a comment below if you find something that you've read and you really enjoyed it, because I definitely need to know, because all of these are just so impressive that I really want to read all of them right away. Like if I start just cover reading, I probably have about 200 books I want to read like instantly. Yeah, so I hope you guys are having a fab day. I will try to get that next video out by next week and just keep going till Christmas rolls around. Hopefully by then, all of them should be unboxed and we will start reading some of these. So anyways, as always, I hope you guys are having a fab day and an awesome week, and we'll talk soon. Bye guys.